Good afternoon, wonderful people from Chicago. This is Dwayne, otherwise known as Saving Gold. That's my trade name. And today I would like to show you the benefits of Carrot Bars. Carrot Bars is an e-commerce company. They've been around since 2011. They're a debt-free e-commerce company, and their CEO and founder is Harold Sykes. And the mission of Harold Sykes is to get gold in the hands of all honest people that are looking for a way to get out of the system of debt that we find ourselves in. And if you don't believe that you're in the system of debt, well, just think about the fact that every time you get paid with the US dollars, that dollar means that you owe somebody. That dollar is a note. And in the terminology of banks, notes means it's the debt. And you have to pay taxes on it. It is subject to inflation. So you are indeed in debt, okay? So let me say, first off, I am not a financial advisor. I am just simply trying to show people what I do. Now, some of my visionaries and gold enthusiasts that have preceded me, one in particular, named Matt Riddick. He is a financial advisor, and he too is a part of Carrot Bars. But there are several that I try to that I admire and that I try to follow in the footsteps of. Some of them being my senior partner, which is Derek Brown. I remember Dan Boomer, when he was around. He's passed away now, and he was a multi-millionaire from my understanding through Carrot Bars. And there's several others. You have Mike Delco. You have Ricardo Hamilton. You have Lucky Rico. You have Brian McGinty. I admire these guys, and I try to pattern myself after them. But anyway, that's who I am. But I'm going to go by the name of Saving Gold. All right? So now, like I said, Carrot Bars tries to get gold in the hands of average folk, such as myself, and people that are honest and that are trying to look for a way to also build generational wealth. Now, through Carrot Bars, we can increase our cash flow, we can gain residual income, and we can build a storehouse of gold. And I've already said in my previous video that gold is God's money. And I will rest on that point again. That's something that everybody needs to understand and realize. And by you becoming a part of Carrot Bars, you are positioning yourself to acquire gold more easily than you would, say, if you were to had to purchase it in larger amounts. Say you had to purchase it per ounce. Gold is going for approximately $1,580 or $85 last I checked. The average individual just can't afford to buy an ounce of gold. And furthermore, if you had purchased it, it's harder to transact business when you have a whole ounce. You can't just chip a piece off and go to a vendor and, buy some eggs or milk, bread, that sort of thing. But Carrot Bars offers you gold in transactionable, spendable amounts. And that's one of the good things about Carrot Bars. Also, their gold is LBMA refinery approved. That's the London Bullion Market Association. So every time you get a Carrot Bars, you have a high grade piece of gold in your hands. Now, they do come in what's called 1 gram, 2.5 grams, and 5 grams. But I can show you what I have on display with me right now, which is their 1 gram. And it has security features that is unique to Karatbars. They have a feature that you can't see unless you shine a black light on it. And they have numbers on there that designated, serial numbers that designated as being your gold that you purchase. So I think that's pretty unique. That was the front, and here's the back. Okay. They also have branding cards, and there's an assortment of them. You can go to the Karatbars website and view the different ones that they have, especially if you register for free. The website is free for you to take advantage and see what all they have to offer. Here's one with the Pope's face on it, and that says a lot. When you think that the Pope puts his face on this card, that's saying that he believes in Karatbars. And from what I've been told, he's actually purchased thousands of grams of gold for the Vatican through Karatbars. So think about that for a minute. And by the way, please hit that like button. And not only that, they have what's referred to now as cash gold. Now, cash gold comes in 1/10, and it's on a piece of paper with the gold in the middle of it. And again, I would refer you to go to the actual website to view these. They have the 1/10. They have the 1 gram of gold. It's on a paper bill with the gold in the middle, just like what I just showed you. They have the 1 gram. They have the 3 gram, and they have the 6 gram. Okay. Now, once you start acquiring gold, you don't have to do anything else. Really, if you register for free, you really don't even have to do anything. You might say, all right, I changed my mind. And you can do that. You're free to do that. There's no obligations or requirements, ladies and gentlemen. But if you do save in gold and you bring others in it, well, the company is going to pay you a handsome referral fee. And they pay that to you every month. And that's part of what's called the Unilevel program. And with Karatbars, there's about 8 streams of income that you can participate in. One of them being the Unilevel. But I'm not going to really get into that. I was just really trying to make a quick video on how to acquire free gold. All right. Now, once you start, but if you do get a business package, and they have 4 of them, they have your bronze, they have the silver, the gold, and the VIP. And they range in price. The prices being for your bronze, it's going to be about $168 US dollars, approximately. Your silver is going to be like $787. Your gold is going to be $1,681, and your VIP is $3,397. Now, bear in mind, when I got in, which I am a VIP, the VIP was approximately about $2,000. The price has gone up for the simple reason that gold has gone up from when I first got in, and also many more people have gotten in. Believe it or not, a lot of people are pouring into Karatbars because they see the opportunity. And all I'm trying to do is present to the public as many people that can hear the sound of my voice an opportunity that I believe is really going to set them free. Okay? And also bear in mind that Karatbars is in over 140 countries worldwide. And so we are, right now, we have approximately, I would say, 800,000 affiliates, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so now, we're talking about free gold. And the first way of acquiring free gold is something that I want to call the fast track. The fast track program, it involves you when you register for free and get your KYCs approved by Karatbars. That's Know Your Customer. Then you acquire gold. Now, I acquired a business package. Like I told you, I got a VIP. Okay, but you don't have to get a VIP. That's up to you. But I got a VIP anyway. When you register for free and you go ahead and get your KYCs done, then you acquire gold. You start acquiring gold. Now we're going to go with the fast track method, which would have you acquire at least a gram a week. Again, this is optional. There's no demands, obligations, or responsibility for you to do anything. But when we're talking about the fast track, that's what we would do 1 week. And then what you would do, now when you enter into the Karatbars organization, you have what's called 2 legs. When you bring people in, you're going to have a person on your left side and a person on your right. And that's the illustration right there. See how you have your right and your left side? Okay. Now, when you bring a person in, your left and your right side, that same week, and they start acquiring gold, then the next week, you help them acquire their 2 people. And then they go ahead and get 2 people. And they help them get, and they all saving gold. And this is important. Now, by the 12th week, that means by that time, you should have amassed at least, depending on the packages that people acquire, you should have at least a minimum of $4,500 a week. How does that sound to you? How many 9-to-5 jobs is going to offer you that? And this is all off of your effort of showing people a way to more or less hedge themselves against inflation and against a debt system. They're acquiring an asset that is going to retain its value. It's going to retain the value of their labor. It's going to retain the value of their savings. I think that says a lot for the company. And you have that opportunity right now. Okay, now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is what's called their loyalty program. And I'm going to explain the loyalty program to you. In just 1 minute, here we go. All right. Now, the whole idea of the loyalty program is it's long-term. And the people that engage in this program, you must understand that about gold, that the value of gold has remained constant for thousands of years, if not longer. And that gold is an excellent medium of exchange, especially in times of economic need like now. Gold gives people freedom and independence, okay? Now, the way we qualify for the loyalty bonus is you must acquire at least 1 gram of the classic gold, like what I showed you. And that's this one right here. That's a classic card, front and back. Yeah, you must acquire at least 1 gram a month. And I mean, you can acquire more, but a minimum of 1. And this must be done regularly and reliably, okay? All right. Now, when I say regularly and reliably, That means that for a period of 12 months, this must be done. And you might ask the question, how much bonus would you get? Well, it goes like this. For the minimum payout after 12 months of 1 gram of gold, like I told you, you have a person on your right and left side. These are legs. You must have 5 people on your left, 5 on your right. And they have to also be acquiring gold for 12 months. At the end of that time period, the company is going to gift you with 1 gram of gold per month. Okay? And everybody else in that program that has 5 under them on left, right will get the same thing. Okay, now if you acquire 10 on your left and then 10 on your right for 12 months, you're going to get 2 grams of gold a month. If you acquire 40 left and right, 4 grams. If you acquire 80 left and right, a total of 160 grams of gold, that's going to be 8 grams. And it can be done. It's just a matter of people coming together, being consistent and reliable, and saving gold, something that they should be doing anyway. Something that is going to elevate their net worth, something that is going to build their wealth, okay? And then we can go all the way up to 400 on your right, 400 on your left, being a total of 800. My mistake, 200 on your right, 200 on your left, being 400 a total. Now you have 25 grams per month. So, and that's practically an ounce. I think that is considerable. You can see that by doing that, you will be building wealth, and you don't have to stop there. And this can easily be done because when you bring in people under you, you don't have to know all of them. After a while, once this thing takes off and people understand, that's the main thing. Understand what you have. Understand what you have, the structure of this game plan to give you wealth. Is nothing like it. Once you get people to understand it and they follow through, it'll be people getting in on your team that you don't even know. It's just a matter of everybody following through. Okay? All right. Now, the way that the loyalty bonus plan is calculated. If we successfully completed the loyalty phase, which is the 12 months, that means you qualify for the bonus. Then we check our downlines, and if our affiliates and customers also already have successfully completed their loyalty phase, then they're eligible. And then if they have 5 on their left and their right, they get paid accordingly on the 13th month. And I think that's a great plan. So now you're in a position where you're getting free gold. Now think about that for a minute. How many gold vendors do you know that are going to pay you to bring customers to them? Now, when you acquire gold, their 1 gram of gold, you might find some vendors that can meet that price. There may be some that have a price that might be a little cheaper. But in the long haul, who's really benefiting? Because they're not going to pay you a referral fee to bring somebody else in. They're not going to give you free gold. I don't care how well you bring people into their established company, into their outlet or whatever they have. So bear that in mind. But like I said, the key is being regular. Now, let's talk about this bonus and how it works. When you acquire your gram of gold per month, You can do it one of two ways. You can have it automatically set through the auto save program, and when you register for free, you have access to the website, and you can see where you can actually sign up for what's known as an autosave. But you don't have to do it that way. You can do it manually. And when you do it manually, that works just as well. The main thing is to be getting that gram per month, at least a gram. Now, the question was asked, do customers and automatic and manual purchases also count towards the sponsor's bonus? The answer is yes. Okay, now I had mentioned earlier about the cash goal. And I do have cash gold. And with Karatbars, when you acquire the gold, whether it be the standard cards or you get the cash gold, it's up to you when you want your gold delivered to your front door. And FedEx will deliver your gold to you directly. It has never missed for me. But now in terms of my cash gold, I've let my cash gold sit with the company because I use it when I purchase different things through Karatbars, and it's a transaction that's done on what's called Karat Pay, where your cash gold is transferred into what's known as Univals. And this is really getting a little outside of what I wanted to talk about, but we have a exchange platform known as Karatbit. And on Karatbit, you have the option of trading in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and KBCs. And the KBC is one of our flagship products. Just like part of our flagship products is the K1 Impulse phone that I acquired last week. And I did a video about it. This is the only phone, as far as I know, in the world that is unhackable. And with this phone, you can acquire cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, such as Ethereum, and such as the KBC. And you can store them in your hardware wallet and then take it off your phone, store it somewhere, or put it in your pocket. It's like having a bank, a portable bank at your disposal. And this is all yours with this phone. It has unlimited memory and storage, and no roaming fees. So, this is a great product. Also, they have a computer, a WIM laptop that's due to come out toward the end of this month. So I'm waiting on mine now. So, and also their fees for this phone is supposed to be $7 a month that will be paid through their KBCs. Isn't that great? Anyway, yes, with your bonuses, customers can engage in their purchases, and it gets attributed to their sponsors. So, all right. And again, I would like to repeat, you don't have to do anything. You can just save in gold, and you're automatically building wealth for yourself, because gold, it definitely, it increases in value and appreciates. Okay, now I have some examples here that you can use to maybe help further press the point of the loyalty bonus program. And here's an example. In the first month, Sue and her downline are setting up 10 purchases for gold, as she needs at least 5 people who purchase on the right or the left, and at least 10 people on the other team in order to qualify for a gram of gold at the end of the 12 months. Okay, none of these are considered for the loyalty bonus, but transferred into the second month. In the second month, Sue and her downline are setting up 6 new purchases with the open 10 from the first month. She now has a total of 16 people who purchased. 15 purchases are considered for the loyalty bonus, and she will be credited 1 gram of classic gold in the 14th month. The remaining 1 purchase is transferred into the 3rd month, and that's because everybody didn't start at the same time, okay? It has to be that 12 months, and then you will realize that free gram of gold into that 13th month after all of those requirements have been satisfied. So you can see from that example. And also, I had mentioned some people that I told you that I really looked up to. I did not want to forget my friend Rod Hill, who does his technician training on the Gold Mine Group Facebook page every Monday. And these guys are really top of the line, and I just want to give a shout out to him as well. So there you have it. That's the loyalty bonus program, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope that you all have seen some value in being a part of this, and in the 12 weeks fast track plan of how you can acquire your free gold. Whatever the case, do what works for you, but by all means, do be a part of the Karatbars family. Do acquire your gold. Do acquire freedom through the acquisition of the highest grade gold in the land through Karatbars. And may God bless each and every one of you again. And it has been my pleasure to try to bring this to your attention. And until next time, be blessed. See you later. Save and go. Bye.